This looks like a big attack. Now I'm hearing maybe more sirens somewhere. I'm looking at the other cameras. Oh, hold on, other camera. I just saw interceptors on the Haifa camera. We need the Haifa camera, lower left. I just saw interceptors go up there. Haifa camera, that's the Haifa camera. Look at this is Haifa. We just saw a hit in Haifa, a couple hits in Haifa. I'm frozen, but I can see things. I'm gonna refresh my camera so you can hear me again. I'm frozen, but don't worry about me. There we go. Okay. We just saw Haifa. It looks like we saw some hits on the Haifa camera. This just seems like a big attack. So we saw Haifa and then Tel Aviv and then Haifa again. Crazy. That seemed like a big attack. Let's see what happens. Are there going to be more coming? That seemed to go on for a long time. It seemed like we saw some hits. What is happening? Let me check some reporting on this. That seemed to be a big attack. That really seemed to be a big attack. Wow. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let me see what reports I hear of. I'm seeing some claims of hits in Tel Aviv. I don't know. But it has been a very strange night here. It was silent for a long, long time, and then all of a sudden, that happened. Looked like on the Haifa cam we saw maybe some hits. Wow. Homefront Command says, I think there's another alert. Is there a new alert? Hey guys, I think there's more alerts going. I think there's more alerts right now. I'm seeing alerts right now on the SOFAR app. Are there more alerts? Are there more alerts coming in? I think we might be seeing more coming in, guys. There's more in the Tel Aviv area. More right now, more! More coming in. More are coming in. Oh my gosh. This is Tel Aviv. This is Tel Aviv. We have more. More in Tel Aviv. Crazy, crazy seeing maybe interceptions right now. still going. The sirens are still going. I'm not seeing anything on the other cameras. That's Jerusalem. That's Haifa. I don't see anything on the Haifa cam. Oh, I'm seeing some more, some alerts way in the north. Some new alerts way in the north. Way in the north. Some new alerts way in the north. I don't know what that's about. So some new alerts in the far north. I don't know that these cameras would catch those. Now they're gone. Now I don't see any alerts. Those northern alerts are gone. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. I don't know if there have been hits. I am waiting to find out.
Right. Saw it twice. Yes. I think from the left of front of. Not near so far. I don't see the impact. Just saw the light in the sky and gone. Don't see the impact anything. No. On my room and my eye, no. Just sound, boom, 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 nothing.
Okay, guys. If I believe an N12 news reporter, I believe, is saying that emergency medical teams were called to several crash sites in the central region. It looks like there might have been several hits, but at this point, we don't know for sure. But that certainly seemed like, I might replay it shortly, but it certainly looked like we saw a couple hits on the Haifa stream.
الماضية إلى مدينة تل أبيب ومركز إسرائيل. كل إسرائيل الآن أمام.
I don't want to be hearing noise. Give me a moment. I need to fix something here. I need to fix a couple things. To get my chat window open again. So we just saw what appeared to be a large attack, missile attack by Iran. It's been such a strange evening. Israelis were told to stay near their shelters for like 3.5 hours, and there was no news coming out, and we couldn't tell, is something going on? And then this happened, but we still don't know what was going on in the last several hours. So I'm checking different reports here about what might have been hit. I'm seeing reports of several hits, but I don't have details at the moment. Oh, Haifa cam, yes. One of our viewers said it looks like maybe there's a fire in the lower right. Right there. Lower right. Right over here. Maybe some burning here. Right there. On the Haifa cam. I'm gonna get a rewind of the Haifa cam so we can watch it. If you give me a moment, I'll pull it up. Breaking news, Manny Fabian reports medics are responding to reports of ballistic missile impacts in central Israel. Hearing of perhaps multiple impacts. Some people are claiming a power plant has been hit. That I don't know. I'm just trying to get you information here. By the way, the IDF, you might not hear a lot of specifics from the Israeli media because the IDF posted after the attack, right after the attack, the IDF said, the IDF emphasizes not to publish and share the location and footage of hits. The enemy monitors this footage to improve its impact capabilities. Be responsible. Do not share locations online. So I don't think you're going to hear Israeli media rushing to report what's been hit when the IDF says that. I mean, you'll find out eventually. I'm hearing some sirens on one of the streams. Daphne Lay, who's a reporter I follow, says initial reports of 4 missiles landing, I think that translation is, in Israel. One account I follow for Israel News, Timely News, claims a shopping center was damaged. I don't know if that's true. The Hot News, which is an Israeli news account I follow, says at least 5 falls across the country. Al Mayadeen claims at least 4 missiles hit. Al Jazeera says Israeli army radio says Iranian missiles fell in 3 areas of greater Tel Aviv. Saw an unconfirmed report of some power being out in places in central Israel. Khan News reports of casualties in several areas following the missile launch from Iran. GLZ Radio, Israel, says several missile hit sites in central Israel. Hang on. Hang on a second. Oh, breaking news. Breaking news. Israeli Home Command is telling, Israeli Homefront Command just said, across the country, you can leave the protected area. Homefront Command just told Israelis across the country they can leave their protected area. Okay, just so you know. I just saw that right now. Homefront Command says you can leave your protected area. So it looks like for now, oh, Trey Yinks, guys. This is very interesting. Trey Yinks from Fox News says, waiting to post more information at this point, but there will be a significant development to report in the hours ahead about the last missile barrage. I want to read that again. This is Trey Yinks, waiting to post more information at this point, but there will be a significant development to report in the hours ahead about the last missile barrage. I'm looking at the Haifa cam. I'm looking at the Haifa cam. What am I supposed to be seeing? I don't know. What is that new information about the missiles? Homefront Command. Again, so big news. Big news. A big wave of missiles and multiple hits. And there's big news coming. Lower right-hand corner on the Haifa stream. Oh yeah, I'm aware of this, guys. I know about this. We've already talked about this. It looks like we're seeing some of a fire on the Haifa stream. Yes, I know that. We talked about it earlier. I'll show it again. I am fully aware of it. You can't really see it on here. You're seeing the glow. You're seeing a glow, probably of a fire, on the lower right on the Haifa stream. Now, give me a second, and I'm checking on some various reports about what happened. Oh. I'm going to post a video in the chat of there's Haifa right there. I just posted a video of the chat from N12 News Israel that shows from a video taken from Iraq of the missile fire towards Iran, from a missile fire towards Israel by Iran. I want to repeat this post from Trey Yinks. Trey Yinks of Fox News says, waiting to post more information at this point, but there will be a significant development to report in the hours ahead about the last missile barrage. I'm seeing some reports claiming that there's a fire in Haifa at a refinery or a power plant. I'm not sure about that myself. I'm seeing some claims that that's what they hit, or something that's been hit, but I don't know for sure. I'm guessing that's the fire off the screen on the right. Drone alert. There is now a drone alert. A drone alert. New drone alert. New drone alert for the north. From so far, red alert. TZOFAR. A drone alert for northern Israel. Drone alert. I'll let you know what more I hear about that. N12 News is reporting damage near one of the arenas in central Israel. You're looking at on the screen at that view from Haifa, and there appears to be a fire just off screen on the lower right, possibly at an oil refinery or power plant. But that seemed like a large barrage. Wow. What is that? What's in the sky? What's in the sky there? What's in the sky? Is there a spotlight? Is it just the moon? Is it just the moon behind clouds? I mean, I don't know. I wasn't looking. Is it just the moon? Maybe it's just the moon. I just noticed that. Sorry. Maybe you guys were watching the whole time. It's been a very strange evening. It was very interesting how quickly the IDF said, right after the missile stopped, don't post the locations of the missiles, telling Israelis, don't post the locations of the hits. They, right after they stopped, they came out with that.
It's wonderful night. With
Guy
the
Elster,
in the sky.
Guy Elster, who is an Israeli reporter I follow, thinks it might have been the heaviest attack since the start of the conflict. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Give me one moment here.
Yeah. Yeah. With like you? Go with like you for doing live on there or not? Okay. Yeah, just waiting you. Okay.
Well, I don't see the fire burning as brightly if there's still a fire on the low in that Haifa shot. All right, let me just try to get you some updates here. I've just been looking for stuff. But that was, again, multiple hits reported. I don't have casualty numbers yet. I just saw a video which purportedly shows a fire at, possibly fire at Haifa power plant, but I'm not sure. Or, yeah, just kind of looking at different things. We might get a video soon from one of these sites. Okay, the MDA, Magen David Adom, emergency, here's a statement from the Emergency Rescue Organization, Emergency Healthcare Organization, and oh no, I don't even have it yet. I saw it from somewhere else. Hold on. Wait. Israel police says police forces and explosives experts are currently present at one of the sites where a fall was recorded in the center area of the country and are combing other areas for fragments or remnants of the interception. MDA, according to Daphne Lay, MDA reports of about 20 injured, of whom 2 are in moderate condition and the rest in light condition. I am seeing, I just saw a report, which is unconfirmed, but it's from a reliable Telegram account I follow, that there's a video which appears to show a high-rise building with like, well, let me just make sure. It looked to me like there was a fire in a high-rise building. The building is still standing, but it looked to me from the video like there might be a fire in the building. Hold on. Yes. So it's like a roughly 15-story building, and it's like on the 5th floor, there's a fire in one of the apartments, it looks like, or condos. So I just saw that on an account I follow. On Telegram, and I'm seeing some other pictures coming out of damage. Picture of some smaller houses damaged. No, I don't have the rights to show it. I don't have the rights to the photos or the video. I'll put stuff in the chat if I see it. Oh, guys, here's I'll throw a photo in the chat for you from Manny Fabian. He says several people are lightly injured in missile impacts in central Israel. MDA says it continues to scan the scene for additional injuries. The Fire and Rescue Service says it is responding to reports of fires sparked by the impacts in central Israel. Additionally, missile impacts are reported in the Haifa area, but without any immediate reports of injuries. That was a big wave, it seemed like. I owe a couple of people thank you. Sorry, I'm way behind on thanking people. Let me just say a quick thanks to a couple people, then we'll have more updates. We have thanks to Arden and Dark on Fent and Trakira, Trey Davis, Bent Fork, 2000 Crypto Talk, and other topics. Lindsay, Jasper Axelrod, Smell My, First Thing First, The Procrastinating Prepper, sorry. First Thing First, Nutters. Sorry, I owe a couple more thank yous. I'm just behind. Brooklyn Murray, Kyle R., Michael Dulaney, Nexeat, Kamikaze, 06, Nelson Nieves, Austin, Jason Anderson, Joshua Albert, Hanak, Kelly Vaught, Twisted Metal, Brenda Mather, Guy Fox, Kimberly Baker. And Bartleby Finnegan over there on Twitch, and Potato Enjoyer, and Magua, and Oxytropus, and KWWB, and Mario Gasolino. Yeah, I can only use, Mario said Al Arabiya had a live shot of the fire at a Haifa power plant. I don't know if it was a power plant or a refinery. I think there might be there. I haven't seen it confirmed. I can only use the stuff I have the rights to. But if I might get something else soon. If I do, I'll put it up there. Thank you, Mario. And Cheesy Poof and Jacob Pountain. Okay, I have a statement from the Emergency Medical Organization. Magen David Adom says, following the missile incidents in the central region, MDA teams are providing medical treatment to a number of lightly injured and panic-stricken victims. Scans are currently being conducted at all the scenes to locate and search for additional victims. Hold on, that's the Tel Aviv cam. So while we're waiting for that to come back, I'll make the Haifa one big. Hang on, give me a second. This will take a second to do this. Okay, so this is Haifa, so I want to get rid of that. I want to change this to Haifa, Israel. Oh, oops, that wasn't what I wanted to do. And then I got to get the Jerusalem camera up there, which I'll do in a second. Oh, I have aftermath. I have aftermath video. Aftermath video right now. Aftermath video coming up right now. Aftermath video. Hold on. Hang on. This is in Pet Tikva, Israel, near Tel Aviv. This is Pet Tikva, Israel, near Tel Aviv. Damage. Oh, that was it. Look at the damage right there. You can see it. Look at this damage right here. That's what that's a photo I was looking at, a video. Look at that apartment. It's Petah Tikva. Petah Tikva. North of Tel Aviv. No. Yeah, it's like northeast of Tel Aviv. It's very close to Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv Metro. So a couple people are posting about planes taking off on flight radar. This is my standard. By the way, thank you so much to Christine and Mitchell Pilot and Bill McAllister and First Thing First Nutter. This is my standard flight radar speech. I don't know what's normally taking off and not taking off and what's normally where on flight radar. So if I go on there and I look at it, I can't tell if something's normal. There might be something that looks crazy, but it actually is totally normal. So I will check with the accounts I follow who know about that kind of stuff. And if there's something abnormal, they'll say. But sometimes something might look like, oh my gosh, this is happening. But then if you've watched it every day, you're like, oh, well, that happens frequently. So again, I'll have to just check and see. I don't want to start analyzing it myself because I don't look at it, every day. So I'll check and see, and if there's something really big and different going on, there will be posting about it from certain accounts I follow. Look at this. Yes. So OSINT Technical, who I follow, who pays attention to this stuff, he said there's a sizable USAF airlift heading across the Atlantic tonight. Now, I don't know if that normally happens. I have no idea. But OSINT Technical said there's a sizable U.S. Air Force airlift heading across the Atlantic tonight. So, I don't know. What can I say? Yeah, if you want to see it, you can, for example, go to ADSB Exchange, right? ADSBExchange.com. You can go to ADSBExchange.com. You can click the U, which filters out so you're just seeing military aircraft, and then you can click on them, and you can say, hey, that looks like a U.S. military aircraft. That looks like U.S. military. These look like transport aircraft, in the air, a bunch of them going in this direction. I'm not going to sit here and start doing completely amateur analysis of something I know nothing about. For all I know, this happens once a month. I just don't know. So I will leave it to the experts who know about this stuff. But feel free. There's clearly a bunch of U.S. military transport planes flying. I don't know. Maybe somebody who knew about this a lot would be like, wow, that's crazy. Maybe they'd be like, that's totally normal. So you can go to adsbexchange.com. You can click on the U, and you can look for yourself. That is some significant damage there. You know, it actually, when you see the person inside there, it's bigger than you think. It's not a little hole. Now, I'm hoping maybe nobody was seriously hurt because they were in their shelters. But you can see that damage there in Petah Tikva, Israel, near Tel Aviv. Trey Yingst reports from Fox News. He says, a very difficult scene. Just talked to a man who is bleeding. Multiple buildings damaged or destroyed from a direct hit central Israel. Trey Yingst also said earlier, he said, waiting to post more information at this point, but there will be a significant development to report in the hours ahead about the last missile barrage. That is what Trey Yingst said. Let me say, hold on a second. Hold on. Oh, Facebook. Hold on a second. We have to restart Facebook. I didn't even realize it had stopped. For whatever reason, I wasn't getting my messages. So if you give me a second here, I'm going to restart the Facebook stream. Let me do that. Hey, a quick thank you to Fierce Warrior, Lamich, Real Sportsman, Dream Squad HD, Alan, Dalton Johnson, Axidi, Dave Unknown, Cajun, Scott462, Brenda Mather, Rusi Cat, Bill McAllister, Christine, Mitchell Pilot, First Thing First Nutter, Stormnut, Jay Marquez, Dark On Fent, Derek, Fumad from Turkey, Fierce Warrior, Dashark, Jean-Paul Lachance. Thank you so much, Jean-Paul, for the membership. Samuel Kayem, The Theory of Everything. Thank you. Also, Your Innocent Pain on Twitch. Bartleby Finnegan. I still haven't eaten. It's been so busy. It's been so busy. Oh, hold on. I have a video that was reposted by AZ Intel. I am posting a video in the chat for you. Oh, I have another video of damage. Hold on. It says Tel Aviv. I have another aftermath video here that supposedly is from Tel Aviv. Look that up. I'm going to put the second video up too. Hang on, folks. Coming up, a second video. This is reportedly in Tel Aviv. Wait, why is it like this? Not really seeing much on this one. Oh, I see some water. Hang on 1 second. Hang on 1 second. This is Tel Aviv, not Petah Tikva. See?
מה קורה? איפה אתה? כן, איפה אתה? יש בן יהודה 4 בתל אביב, ליד השגרירות האמריקאית, אבל יש פתח תקווה יותר גדול נראה לי. עכשיו...
Just saw a post from N12 News, a report from N12 that says there were direct hits to 2 high-rise residential buildings, 8 teams working on site to rescue trapped people. Let me go back to the other video. Hold on. We're going back to the other video. Right there. Look at that. Wow. N12 News reports that a child is in critical condition at one of the scenes, unfortunately. Hold on. That person looked like they're okay. They're not bloody or anything, but I don't want to show people being brought on a stretcher. Just the person, again, I didn't see any kind of like blood or anything like that, but I like to avoid showing that kind of thing. They seem to be alive. Oh, I have another video I think I can show you in a second. Look at that damage right there.
لا אבל לא בטוח שזה פגיעה ישירה. תפתח הציבור חריף.
Thank you to Spin City DJs, who thinks the tankers flying across the Atlantic is not a normal number. Again, I'm not an expert on this stuff, so I'll let the experts weigh in. I'm not going to speak on it either way because I don't know. Thank you, Spin City DJs. I appreciate it. Spin City DJs thinks it's not normal and they're heading towards the Middle East. Flight radar shows, about a couple dozen U.S. tankers or so heading across the Atlantic tonight. I don't know if that's normal or not, or if they're for something. I just don't know. I just don't know. So, I don't know about the exact number, but I've seen it said like around 20 or something. There are some reports of a power station in Haifa being on fire. I don't know if that's true and if it's still on fire. I'm seeing some unverified videos online. So, I just don't know. Thank you, Mitchell Pilot, for your support, and KD Singh Armiha. Thank you, Carter Benz, Cindy Lee, Calum T 1902. Who says there's a joint NATO exercise between U.S., UK, and Finnish Air Force on 16th June, maybe why some of the tankers are going to Europe. That's what Calum says. Thank you, IFV. Thank you, IFV. Kamikaze. You can write to me at agendafreetv@gmail.com. That's the channel email. agendafreetv@gmail.com. Thank you, Kamikaze. Free Iran, democracy to Iran. No, that's not the name of the person. That's what Michael said. Michael said that. I thought I was reading the name of the person. Thank you, Michael. That was Michael's comment. Queen of Death, thank you. Jeroen KP, Mile Jess. No, you can't post stuff like that in the chat when it's completely unsourced. Harazi, Stevie Augie, L Train, Kevin Coach, Highway 95 News, Pennsylvania, Firejack, Fierce Warrior, Lamich, Real Sportsman, thank you, Dream Squad HD. Edward Baldwin. Thank you. I got to eat something. I haven't eaten. Haven't eaten. We've been too busy. Your innocent pain, thank you. I got to take 5 minutes and put stuff in the air fryer. I'm going to stop functioning. Tyler Rogaway, who is the creator of the website, the military news site, The War Zone, okay? He is an expert on military stuff. He just posted about those flight radar shots of a bunch of American transport aircraft.
אתמול הייתי צריך את זה, אתמול עפו. זה בכלל, חשב שהוא בזה. חברים. רובי אומר ששם עדיף, כאילו, צלם מהכביש. אולי רואים יותר טוב, אמרת. באתי, כאילו, ככה אני שולחת איכות. איזה המשיכו אלינו? לא, ממש המשיכו. כן, טוב. זה כן, אבל לא משהו, לא רציני, אין פה רציני. תראה לך, אני לומד. אתה מבינים אותך, מה יקרה זה פה לבד? תל אביב רבי?
ירושלים.
תל אביב?
מה קורה לזה? זה בן יהודה, לא?
כן.
שם משרתי?
אבל היה לו גם, הוא לא רצה מתומחת. הוא לא רצה מתומחת. אגב, נפלנו כולם, נראה לי בני ברק כזה דתנו. טוב, בני ברק בניינים שונים.
יודעים משהו? והם נפגעים,
בוא נתראה עוד מטר למעלה. בוא נתראה עוד מטר,
אחי, אל תהיה, לא,
לא, מה יש חזיר?
באים שוטרים פה, באים והולכים. יש לך זום, אתה יכול לעבוד פה. כאילו, אני לא יודע, אבל עדיין זה ישיר, אבל...
כן, זה גזבים. אם זה היה מוגים למעלה. איפה יוצא מגיעים?
חופשים, חופשים.
חברים.
רגע, לא, אני רוצה לשאול אותם. מה קורה בבני ברק? אתם יודעים מה קורה בבני ברק? אתה מתבלבל על זה.
איחוד הצלה. מה קורה בבני ברק? מה קורה בבני ברק? לא שמעתם?
חבר'ה, חיילים, אתם בשושו כזה או שאפשר לצלם? לא? לא לצלם. שושו.
כמה גיל אתה?
אפס.
יש לך מקרה נורמלי. מספרים עליו.
לא דחוף, אני כבר בזירה. תשאר, תשאל... לא, לא, אני ליד הבית של קפי. תגידי, מה קורה בבני ברק? אני עדיין לא יודע מה זה הזירה בבני ברק. תשאל אותו מה נשמע. יום טוב. צילמתי שהוציאו אחד. הוא יצא עם ילד. שמאלה, 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 שמאלה. יש פאוט שם. כן, אני רואה.